Welcome to video number 4. So now you have some background information on essential oils, what they are, why I chose this company, and now we're going to talk about how to use essential oils. So now you know what they are. So how do you use them? You know a little bit about their benefit, and we'll go into more detail about the benefit of essential oils in the upcoming video. But how exactly do you put them on? You've heard me use these buzzwords already. I've talked about ingesting them, using them topically, and aromatically. So we're going to go into more detail about those 3 things. So, and as you see me look down at my desk, I am reading off of just some notes that I have because there's so much great information and I want to make sure that I don't miss that. So that's just what I'm doing when I look down. So the first way to use an essential oil is topically, and I'm actually going to grab an essential oil from the starter kit and just demonstrate that for you so that you can see how incredibly easy it is to do that topically. And I think I'll go ahead and grab, let's say, the peppermint. So peppermint's one of my all-time favorite essential oils. So if I was going to be using the peppermint essential oil topically, the first thing to know is that this part right here, you want to always keep your hands off of. Every company has a little bit of a different top, but you don't want to put it directly onto your skin because your skin cells can get into the bottle and contaminate the oil. So it wouldn't cause like bacteria or fungus or anything like that because the essential oil is so potent and powerful that it would just kill off any bacteria or virus or anything. But over time, the skin cells can just get in and contaminate the essential oil, causing it to lose some of its shelf life. The great thing about Young Living essential oils is that they, as long as they're left pure and uncontaminated, they don't ever expire. So you can have them for a long time, but I've never kept a bottle around long enough to see because we use it so regularly. But anyways, back to topically. So alongside of this large hole, which is the aerating hole, it's how the bottle gets air into it so it can release the essential oil. This is not where the oil comes out of. There's a little tiny pinhole that you're not going to be able to see here, but when you're looking at the bottle, you can find the pinhole. You want to turn it so that it's facing down, and then you just wait for the drop to come out. I'll show you that there. Okay, so the drop, I got 2 drops. So then you have it on your hand, and if you're going to use it topically, you would just turn it to activate the ions, so you know positive, negative, that kind of stuff. You can also just spin it with your finger. And then the great thing about topically is it's not some like rocket science. Where do you need the topical support? That's where you apply it. So right now, just for some energy, I'm going to go ahead, I activated it. I'm going to put it on my neck. I'm going to actually put it on my chest because I've had a little bit of some congestion here. So this will come up to my nose so that I can smell it that way. And then if I had a headache, a great way to use this topically would be to just put it right onto my temples, avoiding my eyes. And then I also put this one on the back of my neck. When I get like neck pain or soreness or toughness in my muscles, especially after sitting for a long time or sitting over your computer, you often round your shoulders and things like that. So that's topically. It's really easy. I still have peppermint on my hands, so I'm just going to go ahead and just put it on myself just so that I don't waste the awesome oil. But you can make your own DIY lotions and body butters and different things like that. And so wherever you need the support, that's where you put it. Tennis elbow, boom, put it right on there. Sore muscle, boom, you put it right on there. You want to get oils in quickly, you can put them right on the bottom of your feet. That's actually a really common place to apply it. Behind your ears, the roof of your mouth, across your forehead, your temples, under your jawline, the back of your neck, down your spine, your wrists, if you want to use things as a fragrance. So I use orange and sometimes an essential oil called Joy as my perfume now, and I put it right on my wrists and then I can smell it that way, which will bring me to our second use. So the second way to use an essential oil is aromatically, or you can inhale it. So I still have peppermint on my hands and it's quite strong, and if I was going to inhale it, I'd put a drop in my hands like that. I would activate it, and then I would go ahead and just go, and I could take 3 deep breaths just doing that. And that's actually really clearing my sinuses right now because peppermint is so strong. Another way to inhale it is to just inhale it right from the bottle. Just again, don't get it up in your face and touch your nose accidentally or accidentally get it in your eye or something like that. But they leap into the air quickly, so you can just do some inhaling like that, and then you can also diffuse it. So right now I'm diffusing. I think you've probably seen some of this steam blowing my direction. This is also a diffuser, and so you would just drop the oils in there along with some water and turn that on, and it fills your home for several hours, and it's a great replacement to candles or to plug-in air fresheners. Diffusing purifies the air, and so it can kill mold and mildew and toxins in your air. And something I've learned recently, which is so sad, is that your air is 7 times more toxic in your home than outside of the home. So diffusing is a really good way to help purify your air, and is much more cost effective than buying an air purifier. So great ways to do that. And then lastly, you can take essential oils internally. So you can do that through using capsules, Young Living Cells capsules, where you can make your own daily supplements and things like that. You can put essential oils right into your water using glass or stainless steel. The essential oils are so strong that you never want to use an essential oil in a plastic container, because it will leach the harmful toxins out of the plastic and put it into your water or your tea or whatever you might be using. So you always want to use glass or stainless steel when using essential oils internally. And for the very brave, you can put drops right on your tongue. So if someone has a sore throat or needs support that way, I would often recommend just a drop of thieves right on your tongue, which is pretty spicy. Some essential oils are spicy, so it's got a bit of a kick to it, but they're great when used internally for supporting your systems that way. So that is this little video. We're just real quick